live on YouTube, and I thought I was, and very, very sorry for that. Hi TikTok, and hi YouTube, and hi Twitch, and hi Facebook. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to get, my computer's been giving me issues all day. I'm trying to get my thumbnail for tomorrow. We're going to have an interview tomorrow at 2, and I was trying to get the thumbnail up for that, and that was giving me an issue too. So we'll forget about that right now, and I'll do it after this. I don't expect to stay on too long because I have a late start. Hi, Sabrina on TikTok. How are you? Okay. So let's talk about Brian Kohberger. There's a change in venue on the trial. Okay, let's go over that. And my computer is being more than a little jerk tonight. Computer is just being flat out a blasted idiot. Okay. But we're going to try to push through, as we always do. Keep moving forward. Okay. Brian Kohberger. So the Idaho judge, John Judge, that is just such a crazy thing, has agreed to move Brian Kohberger's trial. Of course, unless you've been under a rock, he is charged with the murder of 4 University of Idaho students back in November of 2022. And the judge has said that he will move the venue because the defense argued that because of the case and the notoriety, that it would be too biased if they keep it where it is, to give him Brian Kohberger, a fair trial. The new location of the trial, which is set to start June of 2025, has not been set. And in an order that was on Friday, the judge said the courthouse did not have the resources to accommodate the high-profile case, that Mr. Kohberger was unlikely to get a fair trial in the small town. And I quote, said, "It is undisputed that there has been significant media coverage in this case throughout the state and nationally. While some of the coverage has been neutral reporting of the court proceedings, much of the coverage has been sensationalized and prejudicial to Kohberger. Prosecutors didn't want this move. They argued against it, saying problems with bias among the juror pool could be resolved by bringing in a larger pool of people and questioning them more thoroughly." Okay, so that's it. Prosecutors have said they will seek the death penalty if Mr. Kohberger is found guilty. So that's our Kohberger news. Now we're going to go to the Manhunt in Kentucky for that I-75 shooter. I'm thinking he took his own life. I don't know why. I just feel like he did. I don't think he would have left his gun, his car, and all that stuff. But let's see what they're saying, okay? So, the man who's suspected of shooting 5 people traveling on a Kentucky interstate texted a woman ahead of the attack, and he warned that he planned to kill a lot of people. Well, let me get a graphic up here, okay, so that we know that we are not on Brian Kohberger any longer. Here's where we are. That's the suspect in the manhunt. He said, and I quote, "I'm going to kill a lot of people. Well, try at least." That was texted by Joseph Couch. In another message, sent less than a half an hour before the shooting. He allegedly wrote, "I'll kill myself afterwards," which that's what I think he did. I do. Even before I heard that part of it. The woman who got the text called 911 after she received them, and she showed police the screenshots during an interview early Sunday. Authorities are continuing to search for Couch. He's 32 years old. He's evaded capture since Saturday afternoon when authorities say he fired an AR-15 from a cliff ledge on the side of the interstate about 9 miles north of London, Kentucky. He struck 12 cars, wounded 5 people. Thank God he didn't kill anyone. The day of the shooting, Couch purchased an AR-15 with a sight and 1,000 rounds of ammunition. He paid almost $3,000 for that. He made the purchases legally. An arrest warrant has been issued charging Couch with 5 counts of attempted murder and 5 counts of first-degree assault. Jackie Steele, the Commonwealth attorney for Laurel and Knox County, said. Police say they're hoping that constant pressure and an intense search effort involving drones, helicopters, dogs, dozens of officers will lead to his capture. Crews from federal, state, and local agencies are scouring the wooded area, which is dense and vast, near where responders found his AR-15, his ammunition, his car, and a phone thought to be his. Our goal is to apply steady pressure and wear Mr. Couch down the longer he's in the woods, said Kentucky State Police spokesperson Scotty Pennington at a news conference on Monday afternoon. Hopefully he has no water and nothing to eat. This is in the Daniel Boone National Forest. It encompasses thousands of acres. It includes sinkholes, caves, culverts, creeks, and rivers. I think he's taken his own life. If you want to know the truth, that's exactly what I think he's done. I don't think he wants to go to jail. I don't think he wants to do that. I think he's going to do exactly what was in that text message. Officers are using machetes to slice through thick brush. Though his motive is still unknown, the attack appeared to be a random attack of violence. A $15,000 reward is being offered for any information that leads to his arrest. And the mayor of London, Kentucky said, and I quote, "This message is to him. You could run, but you can't hide. Randall Weddle." As long as he remains on the loose, law enforcement has a strong message for the community. If you see something, say something. We want the citizens to call in on everything, said Scotty Pennington. If you come home and your doors don't seem like that's how you left them, back out and call someone. If you hear your dogs barking late at night, call. He recommended residents keep their cell phones charged and nearby and monitor any technology like your Ring doorbell cameras, your Deer cameras, anything that might capture something. And he urged that you check on your neighbors, including those who might live in remote shacks or homemade dwellings. Pennington warned that if people do see Couch, who may still be armed, they should stay away. The shooting and ensuing manhunt have left central Kentucky on edge. More than a dozen area school districts and several private schools have canceled their classes, including those in Laurel, Jackson, and Clay counties. The classes were canceled on Monday, and they will also be canceled on Tuesday. Everyone is scared. This is a very dangerous situation. Though none of the victims of Saturday's shooting were killed, some were left with very severe injuries, including a person who was shot in the face and another that was shot across the chest. Others were critically hurt but were in stable condition Sunday. The victims are Rebecca Perrier, Norma Liberia, Renee Walker, Janet Booth, and Eric Gavin. All 5 were traveling south on I-75. Per year, who's 28, described herself as a walking miracle after surviving the shooting when she was driving home with her husband and their 4-year-old son. They heard gunshots on I-75, and when she pulled over, she looked down and there was blood pouring out of her. She said a bullet entered the passenger side window, struck her right arm, penetrated her chest, and exited through her left arm. Unbelievable. She was released from the hospital that night, Saturday night, but she will need surgery. While the suspect did not appear to be targeting specific people, the attack did seem planned. The FBI's famed profilers working with local law enforcement have developed a general concept about the suspect's motive in the Kentucky I-75 shooting based on the material that's been recovered. Now, this suspect, Couch, served in the Army Reserve for roughly 6 years, between the years of 2013 and 2019, as a combat engineer. He had no deployments and was a private, the Army's lowest enlisted rank. At the end of his service, Army spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Ruth Castro, Couch has a very minimal criminal record in the state. He was charged with terroristic threatening, but the charge was dismissed earlier this year and no other details were given about that charge. The suspect had no red flags. All of his purchases were legal. Authorities searched his house on Sunday, and they're hoping to gain insight from electronic devices that were found inside, according to Laurel County Sheriff's Office Captain Richard Dalrymple. Now, here is a view of the area that they're searching, and you will just see what they're dealing with. Let me make this a little bit larger. Pull it up a little bit. So that's what they're dealing with. That really dense forest, thousands and thousands of acres, and they're using machetes to cut their way through that. Search teams are facing a daunting undertaking. This forest is vast, it's secluded. It's like a jungle. They can't go at night because they have to suspend their searches. The way the terrain is, they could and they fear walking up onto, upon him. They don't want that. It's hard to navigate. There could be a lot of injuries at night just because of the terrain. It's ridiculous out there, okay? You can't do it very fast. You don't want to leave any rock unturned. You don't know if he's in that area. You've got to be very slow-paced at what you do, Pennington said. And it is like they are trekking through a jungle. More than 150 federal, state, and local personnel are involved in the investigation and the search. Though only about 40 to 50 of those people are on the ground. Many are taking turns to rest after grueling hours of searching. And after receiving a phone call about Couch's threatening text messages, police began tracking his cell phone. The cell phone pinged with 2,500 meters of a cell tower on exit 49 on Cromer Ridge at 6:53 p.m., over an hour after the shooting was first reported. The search, now, did they make that sound that's a different phone than the other one that was recovered? I don't know. The search is focused on the area near where authorities recovered Couch's weapon and vehicle after the shooting. Saturday, investigators found a vehicle registered to Couch along a Forest Service road with an empty gun case inside. The suspect is believed to have walked to a cliff along the side of the interstate and fired from a ledge about 30 feet down the cliff. Have they looked? Because he could have thrown himself right off that. According to Dalrymple, authorities later found a green Army-style duffel bag, several magazines of ammunition, numerous spent shell casings, near the vehicle's location. They also found an AR-15 and site nearby and a phone with the battery removed. I think that's his phone. I think he's done. Okay, guys? I think he's off that cliff. Forest is full of dangers that complicate this search, like cliffs, culverts, sinkholes, and possibly dangerous animals like snakes. At this point, we do not believe he has outside assistance, though it's extremely possible that he's using some form of telecommunications. Law enforcement plan to keep up the search until he has been found. We're going to go after him every day and try to find him, said Pennington. He said that while we hope we've got him contained, he may be outside the search area. He added that he's been entered into the National Crime Information Center, a digital database that lets law enforcement exchange information. It is also possible that he has taken his own life somewhere in the wilderness. That's what I think he's done. Okay, so we'll see. All right, that's what we know about that. And then we're going to go on to that Newlywed. Okay. And okay. So let me get her picture up here so we know that we are talking about another case. A nurse, a newlywed, 32 years old. She had a wedding in Hawaii. She's found dead. And her neighbor, who's 27 years old, is being charged with her murder. Melissa Hubain's neighbor, Bryce Jonathan Schubert, was arrested and charged on September 7th. She was missing in Oregon. And the search for her was concluded this week when police recovered her remains, and they charged her neighbor with murder. On Saturday, September 7th, the Beaverton Police Department put an update on their Facebook page, and they said that Melissa Hubain, a 32-year-old nurse who was reported missing 3 days earlier, had been found deceased. The discovery came just days after her August 24th wedding ceremony in Hawaii. Police initially received a welfare check request around 10:10 a.m. on September 4th for Melissa, who worked at St. Vincent's Hospital in Portland. The department shared that she had not reported to her morning shift, and that raised concerns among her coworkers, her family, and her friends. Beaverton police said that Melissa was not present at her home, and her absence without communication was deemed unusual and alarming. They made attempts that were unsuccessful to get in touch with her, and they couldn't locate her. There was no location information coming from her bank or credit card history, and she was listed as a missing person that afternoon. Bryce Jonathan Schubert, Melissa's 27-year-old neighbor, is now believed to have been involved in her disappearance, and that's following an extensive investigation. He was arrested and charged with her murder on September 7th, and that's per the Beaverton Police Department. Melissa's remains have been recovered, they say. This is an active investigation, and while they acknowledge the significant community interest and concern, they are withholding further details because they want to preserve the integrity of the investigation. They extend their heartfelt gratitude to the community members who have assisted with the search, and condolences to her family and to her loved ones. Now, Melissa and her husband, Brian Lantero, got married on August 24th, and they celebrated with friends and family a day later. The relatives said that the couple would often fly back and forth to Kalahai to see one another during their 10-year relationship after first meeting in Macaulay Beach. I know I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. Hawaii. The two got engaged in Oahu, I know that one, in 2023 and celebrated their wedding last month. Lantero's mother, Imelda, said the couple returned to the Pacific Northwest on September 1st and they spent Labor Day together the following day. Melissa then stayed at her Oregon apartment as it was close to where she worked, while Brian stayed with family in Brenerton, Washington. Melissa did not return to work on September 4th, and her husband last heard from her about 6 a.m. that morning. There was no Melissa, Imelda said. Her bag, her wallet, her keys were missing, and her car was still parked in the parking garage. Imelda said that Brian is devastated and that his siblings and father flew to Oregon when his wife was first reported missing. I miss her, she said. I'm so happy Brian met her. I told Brian to always love her. They were happy, very happy. Samantha, Oregon, a friend of Melissa's, said that she was a very helpful person, and she and Melissa's other friend, Bianca Urias, told the media that they organized search parties on Friday, the day before her remains were found. She loved helping people. She had a really big heart. No matter the situation or what it was, she was always there to help people. A GoFundMe campaign was set up to support Melissa's family, and it has since raised over $56,000 as of September 8th. A booking report, the Washington County Sheriff's website lists Schubert's charges murder in the second degree. It is unclear if he has obtained legal representation. So what is the reason that the neighbor would kill her, and why was the husband away from her? But I don't know. It's strange, right? A little strange? Is it a little strange? It's a little strange. It's a little strange. It's a little strange to me. It's a little strange to you too? Okay. Hi, Alicia Nelson. How are you? How's it going? Debbie to Scooter. Angie Hensley. How are you doing? Sandra Voss. Sassy Darcy. Mr. Electric. Lexi. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Margot Video Reel. GMD. Good to see you. It's Bink. Let's see. I saw somebody else who. Lexi, I gotcha. Oliver, Soul Souffle. How is everybody doing? Let me just see here. Bumblebee. Hi on TikTok. Tammy, Lori Gannon, Linda Anstead, La 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 La, Teresa, Sue Cat, Brittany, Dimple, Onion Flower, Chris Huerman, Margot L. Wiegand, Perfectly, Sassy Boo, Caroline, Kelly, Shell, Diane, Jamie R., Gail Holmes, Amanda Needham, Fig Newton, Angela Blanchard, Melissa, Plan B, Kylie, April, Sherry, K. Black, LB Old Lady, Nina, Jamie R., welcome, Jen. Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you for whoever sent the diamonds. Thank you for the diamonds on TikTok. We like diamonds. They're a girl's best friend if you haven't heard. Okay, so let's talk about Gypsy Rose laying low. Let me get her graphic up here. because she's been laying low off social media. If you haven't noticed, she hasn't been making TikTok posts. She hasn't been making Instagram posts. She's been laying low. Now, is this a calculated move on her part? Is this something her PR is telling her to not, to lay low? Lay low, girl. Lay low. Is that what they're telling her? Who knows, right? I don't know. They might be telling her that. But Ryan's not laying low, okay? We talked about Ryan. He's not laying low. He said he lost a job because of her. And, the last post I believe they had was this one where they went out to dinner, her and the Ken man, and everybody was making a big freaking deal about his promise ring. Well, his promise ring is old news, ladies. Promise ring is old news. He's had a promise ring. Remember when they went to the Hobby Lobby to pick out nursery stuff? Yep. That was all, he had a promise ring. Oh, I think, what's that? Where's that? He's making a splash with that. Oh, somebody gifted 5 memberships. Debbie 2 Scooter gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Debbie 2 Scooter. That's very nice of you. Alicia Nelson, you were gifted a membership from 2 Scooter Check. Tracy Moore, you were gifted a membership from 2 Scooter Check. Amy Davey, you were gifted a membership from 2 Scooter Check. Shay, good to see you. Was gifted a membership from 2 Scooter Check. Very nice. Thank you. Very nice. What does that sound like? That's somebody said. Very nice. Somebody says that in some kind of a very nice. Oh my gosh, I can hear it in my head and I can't think about what it is. Thank you to Scooter Check for helping these people. Oh, Tea Time on Table Mountain. You were gifted a membership from 2 Debbie to Scooter Check. So be sure to say thank you. You didn't know he had a promise ring? Oh, Christine, you should have been here. Should have been here about 2 months ago. Yeah, he had a promise ring. He has a promise ring. He has to promise Gypsy that he's going to save himself for her. Okay, that he's hers and he's never ever going to part from her. And she had a baby and they got pregnant and they made a baby to cement that relationship, because doesn't having a baby with someone guarantee that he will never ever ever leave you? Why do I have a mic check? What's wrong? Can you hear me? I hope so. She has him cuffed, yeah. So, anyway, he's got his ring, and oh, she had a salad. Let's not forget, she had a salad and a mocktail. No alcohol for her. She has a baby. She had a mocktail and a salad. Okay. I didn't think she would eat much there. She made spaghetti. Yeah. Oh, it's a joke? Okay. Okay, video reel. All right. I understand. Now, let's see. You can hear me? Okay. Jay over there on TikTok. Hi, Kathy. Everybody over there. Hi, Catalea. Hi, Siamese. Frog Lover, Lighthouse, Custom, Michelle, Joy Miller, Debbie Wilson, Brittany, South Florida, Maggie Martinez, Candle Mom. Very nice. Thank you for coming in. Okay, Kristen, how are you? Lori, thank you. Tender Spirit, welcome, Tender Spirit. Becky, welcome. So, what do you think she's laying low because her PR team told her, lay low, baby? Or do you think she's got something up that sleeve? Do you think she has something up her sleeve, or is she laying low? Like, is she doing it for a reason? You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's going to come back with something. Do you think she's sneaking around behind the scenes and she's staying at Ken's more than she should? And she, doesn't want to be seen because she's still at Ken's? You think there's trouble in paradise on the Blanchard compound? You think, what else? She's going to come back with some big news? Do you think she went somewhere that she doesn't want anyone to know until she comes back? Do you think she's trying to make you miss her? What do you think? Absence makes the heart grow fonder for Gypsy Rose? What do you think she's doing? What do you think she's doing? What do you think she's doing? Let me see what you guys say that you think that she is doing. Let me see. Because they told her she's oversaturated, Oliver said. And Astro from space, hello. Have I missed the Melissa update? You have. You'll have to rewind. You'll have to rewind, Astro from MySpace. It's not a good update. Her remains were found. Her neighbor's been charged with her murder. Yes. Why is she laying low? That's what we're trying to figure out. Let's see. Who can I call BS on that? I don't think he is as into her as she is into him. Oh, 100%, Alicia. I don't believe he's as into her as she is into him. Right. Hopefully taking care of herself and the baby, Alicia says. Does she have her own place? No, she does not have her own place. She lives with her parents. She can have her own place. She has to be with someone. That's why she was with Ryan. She cannot live alone with Ken because of her parole. And she can only be at his house 2 days a week. But I just think she's staying with him more time than that. It's my own opinion. You're thinking a jilted lover in Melissa's case. The laws knew very quickly. Well, listen to me, Astro. It's the neighbor that is charged. She was married, and when she got home, the lover couldn't take it. The neighbor was charged. Okay, that's pretty lame. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what they're saying on the talks. The talks, what are they saying on the talks? On the talks, the newlywed Melissa, right? Who's her? Yes. A nurse who was 32 years old in Oregon. She got married in Hawaii. They got married April 24th, and she was found deceased. The neighbor was charged with the murder. That's explain what's going on. We're talking about a couple of things, but right now we were talking about Gypsy, but then someone came on, Astro from Space on YouTube, and asked about the Melissa update, which is the nurse who was killed allegedly by her neighbor. She was 32, he was 27 in Oregon. Hello, Theodore. How are you? Okay. I'm not sure what she's doing. I don't trust her when I had to close my eyes to go to sleep. Hi, I'm scrolling. What's going on? There's plenty of neighbors of mine that are unpleasant, but I'm not going to unalive anyone. That's good, Jay. Good to know. Rhonda and Toby B, hello there. How are you? Beanie, hi. Cheryl Jasper, hi. Lanique, hi. How are you? Linda Dudley, hi there, Linda. How's it going? So, what do you guys think? You think she's going to make an appearance tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe, right? Maybe she will. Jessica, Pamela. How's it going? How's it going? Melissa, hi. Hi. If you guys tap the hearts, and you know what somebody said today? They said if you hashtag, what is it, FYP or FYP? Is it for you page or something? If you hashtag that, it's supposed to get the live out. I don't know. Hi, Indiana. Indiana wants me. Hi, Barb. How are you, Barb? Prater. Basic Bob. Hi there. So yeah, that's what we got today. I mean, I don't know. It's a toss up. I don't know if she's going to be on. I think we'll see an appearance of her tomorrow. I think she'll be back tomorrow. And I think she's going to have a few things up her sleeve. That's what I think. I think that the Kentucky Manhunt, I think that guy is long gone. I think he's taken his own life. That's just my thinking on that one. And what else did we discuss tonight? There's nothing else really to decide about that. I don't know the motive of why Melissa was murdered. It's a terrible tragedy. I don't know why. Did they say... no, they said they could not, Astro from Space, release a lot of information. They did not want to jeopardize the investigation. They're apologizing, but they cannot put out a lot of information yet. Okay? And does anybody else have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? They wanted to know... Yeah, but Kevin, they are not releasing a lot of information about that. I would definitely give them more information if I could. So, yeah, that's what we've got there. And to Skuta. To Skuta check. Coming in here, guns blazing, handing out memberships. Yep. So what else is going on? I organized my craft room a little bit. I'm all ready to put my little featherweight sewing machine on my desk. I've organized all of my fabric. I'm organizing my shelves. I even have Linda who can vouch for me. We put up pegboard on the ends of the shelves. That was Linda's idea. It was a great idea. And so I'm working a little bit on that every day. Took my walk today, alternating between biking and walking. So I walked about, I don't know, over 3 miles today, maybe 4 miles. And it was cool, but it wasn't that cool. It's supposed to warm up, so that's nice. Right now we are looking at 54 degrees, but that's warmer than it was last night. So, where did she go missing? In Oregon, Alicia. After her wedding in Hawaii, she returned back. She was a nurse at a hospital near there, and she went, I believe it was around Beaverton, Oregon. And she went missing, and then sadly her remains were found, and her neighbor, who's 27 years old, was charged with her murder. Where's your decoupage vase? Muka 77. Where's Muka 77? Muka 77, we miss you. Linda Uribe, we miss you. Where are you? there was somebody else. Mary Warren. We finally saw Mary Warren again. And Marianne Fantini, where are you? Did you say Leslie? Remember Leslie from the UK? Yep. And then there was that other lady that wanted to give us the dolls. Remember that, Scooter? What was her name? She showed us all those pictures of dolls, remember? And then there was that other lady that was doing those miniature clay things, and she yelled at us one night. Remember that? Not everything is funny. Not everything is funny, you two. What was her name? Pamela or something? Yeah. You're getting a tablet at a local craft show. Oh, a table. On Saturday, you're going to try and sell some of your creations. You're welcome to come up on our community sales and sell, Alicia. You're welcome to sell on our sale nights. You're welcome to. I don't know what it is you're making. Maybe people will be buying. I don't know. I have an interview tomorrow with someone that has a business that helps people in need, and I think it'll be very interesting. And I'm trying to get my thumbnail up for that. Let me see if I can do that real quick while we're talking, because I can talk to you while I do it. So yeah, I'm setting that up for 2 o'clock tomorrow. If you missed today, I had a children's book author on about the love tank, about keeping your love tank full. Remember that? That's just a love machine. Remember that song? And I don't work for nobody but you. Do you remember that song? Yeah, that was something. That was something. Okay, let me see if, let me get this out of here, because it has a live coming up here, and this is not the live that should be coming up here. So I'm just going to get this, delete it forever. Delete it forever. Yes, delete it forever. Okay. Let me schedule a stream here. Reuse those settings. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else. Interview. Special guest. Tomorrow. No, let's just do September 10th, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. You know, I think the hashtag, I've got to check my author interview, because I think it screwed up the hashtags in my author's interview. Okay. Guest will be revealed at noon or before, because we have store clothes. All right, let me just change this, and that way I'll be able to set it up tomorrow. I'm going to sneeze again. My allergies are much better right now today. Nope, 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 nope. I don't see the right thumbnail in here, and I saved it. Shake and bake, and I helped. Okay. Let me just go over here to the thumbnail. Where did I save it? I know I saved it. Tuesday, September 10th. That's tomorrow, right? Right. Download. Download. Okay. Now let me see. Change this, change it. Maybe we'll do a word cookies daily for those of you that want to see a word cookies daily. Let's hope that this is the one. Yeah. Okay. Next, 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 September 10th, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Done. Okay. Let me go back to you guys now. Thank you for staying with me while I did that. That was fun. Okay. You want to do a word cookie daily puzzle before we go? We'll do that. Sorry that we're on later than usual. I have to color my hair tomorrow. I keep saying that all the time, and it's like not, but one of these days I'll get to coloring my hair. Okay. Yes, you want to do this? Yes, Video Reel wants to do this. Video Reel is raring to do this for September 10th. Look at this. We've been very lazy. We haven't done one of these in September. How did we do that? The bell. Let's see. Dang it, Kevin, what's wrong? Why are you upset? Libel and slander, right? You got it. Hello, Heart Made Wise. Eligible? No, wait a minute. What did we do here? Excuse me. No? Maybe it's legible. That's what I think it is. To Scooter. What happened? Okay, let's see here. B E beige. So it's been a long time, W2 Scooter. B I got beige already, you guys. Come on, we need this other one here. Come on, guys. We gotta go. Alicia. You can't use any three-letter words, though. That's a good try. It's a good try. Come on. Video reel, come on. Video reel, let's go. Counting on you. Scooter, come on. Okay, Margot, you must say so, okay? All right, we'll take it. Want to try that one? Oh boy. Scram. Sarcasm. Right? Wow, I did this all on my own so far. A mass. Mass, okay, very good, Kevin. What about casas? They're extra words. Scams. I thought we did scams. Didn't we do scams? Yeah, we did scams. They're extra words. Crass. Yes, there we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Did somebody else say crass too? Hi, Kate O. Did somebody else say crass? Oh, Margot finally did, yeah. How come we don't have our little things in there, Kevin? We did them. And do another one? Do one more? All right. Yank. Okay. Yank. We already have yank, don't we? I thought we did. What are these other words? Come on, guys. Come on, Matt. Oh my goodness. I did Inky. I already have Inky. Oh, come on, guys. Remember that lady that liked all the Ray Dunn? Her name was Alicia something, or what was it? She used to be on my Instagram. Where are you? No, it's 2 4-letter words. You can't think? Akin. Oh, finally. Canny? Hack. No, there's no H. We already did Pika. Nobody can get this one? Come on, Margot, you did this yesterday. Not cheating, White Angel. I mean, no video real. I don't even know why I called you White Angel. Oh, finally. Okay, that's all we're doing tonight. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's what they say. Don't let those bed bugs bite. Love you guys. God bless. Prayers. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody be good.